Hello again, everyone. Back with more Deus Ex Human Revolution, Mankind Divided, and we've been having a rough couple of days, haven't we? Yesterday it was the save system glitching, and now it's internet quality trouble due to what I can only assume on account of the bad weather outside. But hey, I went and got myself some dinner. I feel better. Hopefully it actually stays stable this time, and I'm not splitting into multiple parts. So, I went chasing after this glitch, which turns out is some woman who's speaking in riddles, wants me to get her memories back or something. And she looks very suspiciously dressed, like the girls who were used for the Hyron project in Human Revolution. A sort of gestalt AI thing, or something to that extent, that used a lot of humans involved, mostly girls, and I can only assume they weren't exactly voluntarily picked. And also, in trying to go check out the vendor near my neighborhood, I ended up stumbling across a crime scene involving the murder of an AUG journalist who just so happens to also happen to have been involved with this politician whose place we ended up barging into many parts ago. Perry or something. And so I went back to my house, unloaded a bit. So that's two things we need to do. Also, we need to do a thing for Otar. He wants us to go talk to this lady in the red light district or whatever. So we're getting a lot of stuff to do on top of the main missions again, which I'm not surprised, honestly. Alrighty then. I also got a bunch of stuff. Focus enhancement I don't know if I want to do, because that seems to be a mostly combat related thing. Same with Titan, although there may be a point where I get into a boss fight, so I don't know if I want to really use any of these yet. Let me improve my cloaking. I'll do that at least. So, one last favor. We got this to do, and it all seems to go back to the other side of town. The Harvester. Talk to Perry. Go to there. I'm gonna do this.
Check out that apartment on Havani Street yet?
I've been busy.
Don't miss this chance, son. Based on past border control logs, Orlov never stays in Prague for very long.
Uh-oh. So I gotta go there next. The mystery hogs. I gotta go there anyway, so... The mystery hogs. Yeah, they're really pressuring me on timetables here. And apparently near the end of the game, they want, for the final mission, they want me to really huff it. Not sure how I feel about that. I don't really like being pressured in terms of time like this, especially in a game with a lot of stuff involved like this.
I'd rather go see the blooming people instead of some
No problems already.
And fuck you, mate. Investigate the scientist's apartment. Merchant.
You too! That's it! Up against the wall!
This is bullshit.
And he's like, fuck you, mate. I need to find the source of that meme. I see it a lot in...
That bastard had it coming.
This is only going to make our lives harder. Do you think we'll get blamed for killing him?
Why not? Let them think we did it. Maybe then they'll behave.
I don't know.
No matter who Rucker was or what he stood for, it's an awful way to go.
Always quick.
Well, they're really ramping up the patrols. I need to investigate the sewers again.
Tady pan nablejskaný auk určitě bude mít na rozdávání.
Hey, you look fucked up, man. Okay, so we gotta go investigate Mr. Science nerd up there. Some old lockers I opened a while back. Oh, a PDA that I missed. I got files I could on the subject without raising any alarms. Not as recent as the visitor wanted. Have to do for now. Bad day. Drop my P set. Clean, don't worry. But I thought I had eyes on me. Let the files on a safe in an apartment. Let the visitor know the code is the safe. I completely missed this. Wait a minute. That's me! And Vega! Who's watching us? This ain't good. Uh-oh. We have a murder scene.
Seraph, I found Orlov. He's dead.
What? Are you sure it's him?
Well, technically I never met him before. I did, however, meet a doctor who looks just like him in Alaska. In that clinic I told you about. His name then was McFadden.
Christ, Adam. What exactly happened to you in that clinic?
I don't know. I was in the coma ward. It was run by the World Health Organization. Facility 451. Can you dig into it?
Of course.
I'm gonna search this body and the apartment and see what I can find.
Well, this is, this just took a different turn. Tai Young Medical Vault Card. Sweet! Now I can go into the Tai Young Vault in the bank, which I couldn't do before. It was in the elevator shaft. Photographique.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Receive your last surveillance package and we're running down the unknowns of the photographs. Any pertinent hits will update you with required actions. In the meantime, keep trailing the girl and the watcher will handle the main subject. Wait a minute, does that have to do with the locker that I opened downstairs? Because I mentioned a watcher in some of the notes down on the walls down there. I've been asked to return to Prague to evaluate assets with regards to the main subject in particular. I'll need medical records, reports, everything as recent as possible. You'll have to ask the Watcher for those, I'd imagine. Once you have them, leave them somewhere safe. As always, the storage unit is my preference. Then clean the apartment and get yourself a hotel. Also, the refrigerator is to be stocked with an assortment of orange juices, and there should be fresh fruit. All this goddamn travel is drying me out. Okay. Had to sit up for a bit. Yeah, my body's a wreck. Operation Compromise. Visitor is public domain. Extract visitor to safe site Bravo ASAP. If visitor resists, retire visitor. Report safe. Well, I think we know what happened to said visitor. He dead, and he's lying on the floor right behind me. Yup, back. Wanted to, internet was being stupid. Kept going into the, signal's too weak, meaning my stream takes a hit and the footage looks like crap. Besides, I also went to go get dinner, so it was, I guess, for the best, I suppose. Okay, so Orlov is dead, and we got this mysterious watcher following me around.
Access granted.
Doctor, I see in your report that our assets are responding well to their abilities. This is excellent news indeed. When we agreed that a 10% instability rate would be acceptable, I was apprehensive. So a report that only 4% exhibit any signs of psychosis is very encouraging. Once you've completed your review of the men in Switzerland, rest for a day or two, then I need you to return to Prague to check on our assets there. Contact Madame Photograph. What kind of a... That has to be a code name. She will provide you with whatever you require before you arrive. BDC. Vadim, I can't tell you over the moon excited I am by the results we are seeing from our research here at the BH facility. What we are doing with the human DNA's acceptance of nanotech goes way beyond anything we did at Tai Young Medical. I wish you were here more often to see these spectacular results firsthand, but I understand that the new program BDC is spearheading demands your attention. I hope you can return soon. We will have to make a point of going to the mainland for a meal. I know a wonderful place in Talon that you would love. My treat, of course. Talk soon, Carl. Well, guess what? Being sent to Prague to track down C98843. 698843. Apparently she's my mess again. Of course, you'd lose control over her, or this is how you wash your hands of the ones you're done with. She and the others should never have been taken from me. My experiments always resulted in promise. You're always in blood. Dr. Nicholas Cipra. Huh. Well. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it's that code from the locker that I hacked, that I double checked a moment ago. There was a little stone right there in the back wall that I completely missed that had a code. Confidential medical report. Money. It's on Adam. What the hell? Containing confidential report containing Adam Jensen's medical direct history. Yeesh. What have they been doing? Task Force 20. It's a Task Force folder. What? This is getting strange. Very strange. Evidence from the crime scene from last part. Talk to Johnny Gunn. Well, something fishy's happening. Okay. Since we're here... investigate these notes. Johnny Gunn's over there. The Red Queen, huh? So I gotta go that way. Smolnitsky's notes.
Hello?
Another...
It hurts so much. There must be something you can spare.
I would, but the game won't let me do it. Wait a minute. That's, what's this? Oh, Smiley. I'll talk to him later.
Keep together. Keep together.
Are we really doing any good?
Make deals with them.
you're not coming?
Who gives a fuck about some flag dying in This is Prague. Nothing's gonna happen here.
Listen, I already bought our way in, and those places weren't cheap. But they're not going to let me in at all unless you're there.
Nothing happens here. What, are you nuts? You got freaking drunk ogs littering the whole road. Cops everywhere.
What a place.
Nothing happens here. Could have fooled me. Okay, so found evidence of a crime scene that reminds Montag of another murder. Some old case that belonged to a dead cop named Smolinski. Police storage.
Great.
Hezký město, že jo? Další. Nejradši by nás roztrhali na kusy.
Strange man in my neighborhood. My cat's name is Starlight and has been missing for over a week. He's half gray and half white. One eye is blue and one green. Very unique and very precious to me. I know you're laughing behind my back, but Starlight means everything to me. I'm lost without him. Daria, yeah, she was looking for her cat when she stumbled upon the murder of the journalist. Our friend Carl Montag is retiring soon. I'm assuming he lives through the murder case I just threw at him in honor of the unremarkable career of an unremarkable man. I'm changing the door code to 0010. Wow, what an asshole. Number of cases the old goon has solved in the 35 years he's been here. 10. See how long it takes for the great detective to crack this one. Wow. What a jackass. You know, the man may not have quite the record, but at least he served well. No wonder he nor many of the civilians have a high opinion of the police in Prague. They're a bunch of assholes. Jail cell. Harvester, copycat, victim 4. Yeah. Missing limb. Name, Leonie Wolf, aka Jasmine, age 31. Associations, Club Asimov. Augmented Strip Club / prostitution. Second breath recovering alcoholic. Catatonic cat grooming school. Crime scene evidence, traces of an EMP, augmented victim, augments removed, removal marks consistent, body discovered in Prekazka, strands of fur. Fur? Lab report suggests black bear, inconclusive. Okay, so not a cat or anything. Partial prints left around the throat area. Toxicology reports suggest victim was drugged. Same as last year's Harvester killing. Prints found in the throat in conjunction with witness testimony ultimately led to the capture and execution of Marek Svobodka, aka the Harvester. Bureau directives: I've been instructed to treat Leonie Wolf's murder as an isolated case. The Bureau does not want to fuel speculation that there's a copycat serial killer at work in the area. Investigation into the copycat angle is to be carried out on a strictly unofficial basis. Are we going into full-on Ghost in the Shell, standalone complex territory? Because that was a big theme with the first season, copycat crimes. After months of working these cases, two things have become clear to me. These are copycat killings. Our copycat knows things about Svobodka's MO, and no one outside a very select handful at the Bureau has any right to know. Got a tip about Svobodka being involved in some medical procedure at the prison. Will follow up soon. Police report. Yeah, amputation, arms removed. EMP and what looks like strangulation around the neck. Grenade launcher. I don't have a grenade launcher. I don't even know where it is. Billy clubs. How does my gun look, by the way? Looks nice and snazzy. Ammo type, regular ammo. I'm gonna switch to semi-auto. Okay, what's the next part of this crime scene? Investigation. Predkaza. Talk to Johnny Gunn. Campaign headquarters. Victim may have involved in some scandal with a politician named Radko Perry. Angela Gunn was a journalist. Apparently she was writing something about Radko that he didn't like. Should pay him a visit if I want to find out more. Okay. Let's go talk to Mr. Perry.
Stay quiet.
Man, did you hear Lazarus' latest? He says the Illuminati killed the org leader in Golem.
You shouldn't listen to that crap. It will rot your brain.
Are you insane? He's the only one telling us the truth.
He is crazy. The whole damn idea is crazy. Illuminati? They do not exist.
Sure. We live in a world with robot limbs and cyber cops. I think there's a lot of things that are capable of happening. Okay, talk to Perry. Okay.
It's not like they did not see me working here all day.
Find compelling evidence.
Look, laddie, like I am not a citizen here. I have a
Okay.
It's not like they did not see me working here all day. Look, laddie, like I am not a citizen here.
Well, look at this. We have a real shiny one here. What you got hiding in those arms, Clank?
This should cover the basics.
Keep your hands where you can keep them. 847? Kurwa. What the fuck are you? Some kind of a super soldier?
What I am is in a hurry.
Yes, Yes, I bet you are. Go ahead, you're clear.
Yes, make me go through the very inconspicuous barbed wire, why don't ya?
Hide your macro. We've got a metal man.
The disrespect. Okay. Huh.
Move it, Hansa.
Save.
Fucking
There's
hogs. No respect.
Are you Radko Perry?
If this is about that anti-Aug speech I gave, save your indignation, okay? I'm only the voice of the people. I'm only saying what they want to hear. Your problem, it isn't with me. It's with the way this issue is bowling.
I'm here about Angela Gunn.
Who?
A journalist. She was found dead in an alley.
Oh, how sad.
But you wouldn't know anything about it.
What? No. But the fact that you could imply such a thing, I am a public figure. But rest assured, my team will look into it. I'll even send the family a gift basket. How does that sound?
Heard she was about to expose you. Or did you have someone do it for you? You owe the family a little more than that, don't you? Insinuate or indulge. Insinuate or indulge.
Your reputation precedes you, Radko.
What can I say? My career is built on a simple premise. Secure the grandmother vote and build from there. Now, please explain to me why you are here.
I'm here because I heard Angela found skeletons in your closet.
Well, lucky for me that she's dead then, huh? No, but seriously, what kind of skeletons?
Is that all you care about? She was just murdered. You could show a little more compassion.
Compassion is for the cameras, but hey, maybe you should be the politician. For a second there, I almost believed you care.
Tell me about your relationship with Angela.
Angela? Angela who?
Angela Gunn, the journalist who's apparently been writing some very insightful articles about you.
Oh, her. She did a nice job of keeping my name in the news. Local politics is a real slog, you know. As long as they're talking about you, it's good.
Even if she was saying things you didn't like?
Sure, why not? Angela's readers were never my voters. I'm not exactly courting the Aug vote here. Did Angela and I share views? No. Did we like each other? Not one bit. But our hatred was professional, not personal. Nothing to kill over.
I find it hilarious that he's anti-Aug, and yet his political HQ is right in a bad neighborhood that is, for all intents and purposes, an Aug ghetto. Like, kind of an ironic place.
Sure you don't want to add anything about Angela?
She got what she deserved, but not from me.
Your politics are viciously anti-Aug, is that accurate?
Viciously? I like that.
Do you go out of your way to incite violence against Augs?
I wouldn't call it going out of my way. More like it's on my way. A flower you pick as you pass by. To be honest, my politics aren't even based on an ideology. It's very simple for me. I tell people what they want to hear, and I stay out of jail.
You're not doing a very good job tonight.
I'm doing just fine.
You really hate Augs that much?
Some more than others.
I don't know if I want to continue yet. Hold on a second. Good question.
I have what I need for now.
Good for you.
Get lost.
Did I read this already? Hell bent on attacking my character. Something to do with my refers to the very last mechanical animation. Doesn't fall under the domain of the head secretary. Not wait for the UN.
Mr. Perry doesn't pay me to talk.
Palisade Bank expands beyond Prague. Unveiled plans to expand its holdings in the Czech Republic, doubling the number of technical and administrative jobs today, said Palisade. While building new data storage facilities in 4 cities, Ostravia, Ultimauxien, and Kladno are expected to top the list. Headquartered in Prague, the Palisade Bank Corporation is the largest and most prestigious secure corporate archiving company in the world, catering to the mega corporations and the wealthy. Uses cutting-edge physical and digital security measures, including the next-generation firewall, state-of-the-art encryption, proprietary biometric password, blah blah blah. This will be the bank's first major expansion since the Aug incident, second since 2025 when the automated defenses inside the storage facility killed an engineer. Her death drew international attention until it was proven she'd been trying to access the client's accounts. First life CEO unfazed by declining stocks. Stocks already down 6% from last quarter, continued to perform poorly as investors took note of the declining neuropozyne sales. CEO Bob Page assured stockholders not to worry, though, since cutting-edge research into infectious diseases and genome-based cures should turn a profit very soon. Oh, Page, the devil behind the curtain. The man behind the curtain pulling all the streams. Okay, Rodko is into some pretty kinky shit, I see. Unless he's just renting the joint, it belongs to somebody else. A bear head mounted in Radko Perry's office. It's the hair. The bear hair. I don't know, Perry, you're looking a little incriminating right there. Ivanka? What the?
I'm here to protect Mr. Perry.
I'm investigating a murder.
Keep moving, Brock.
Oh, son of a bitch. Guess I gotta knock the bodyguard out.
Did you forget something?
Can you tell me where you were tonight?
Out getting votes.
Can anyone attest to that?
Sure. Any number of people. My secretary, my brother, my mother. I just need to call them to remind them they were with me. That's all.
I'll make the calls. You worry about giving me a list of names and numbers.
Sure. My office will forward you the information within 2 to 3 months. 2 to 3 months. Scout's honor.
You don't think this is serious?
I think murder is very serious, but the notion that I could be involved in one is not.
So you're not gonna tell me where you really were tonight?
Evidently not.
You sure you don't want to rethink your fake alibi?
Where I was tonight is none of your business.
I have what I need for now.
Good for you.
Now it's for the bombs in the dumpsters.
Let me, kind of want to redo that. Completely. Get the full points from talking. Then again, I probably won't do that. I don't know. I'm OCD, remember? Seriously, if it weren't for Tony Shalhoub, I'd be a shoo-in for playing Detective Monk. Granted, I'd have to take an acting class or two, but whatever.
Fucking orcs. No respect.
Are you Radko Perry?
If this is about that
I'm here about Angela.
Who?
A journalist.
Oh, how?
But you wouldn't know anything about...
What?
Insinuate.
Your reputation precedes you, Radko.
What can I say?
I'm here because I heard Angela found skeleton.
Well, lucky for me.
Is that all you care about?
Compassion is...
Okay.
Tell me about your...
Angela.
Oh! Even if...
Sure.
Sure. Your politics... Do you go out of your...
I wouldn't...
You... Can you tell me what...
Out get it?
Can anyone...
Sure.
Anyone credible? Someone you're not related to or paying to lie for you?
Afraid not. Coming up with an alibi like that would require me to take this serious.
You don't think this is serious?
I think murder is very serious, but the notion that I could be involved in one is not.
So you're not gonna tell me where you really were tonight?
Evidently not.
You sure you don't... I have...
Good for you.
Okay. Well, I got the same amount of points anyway, but...
Get out of here.
That is all the time we have, folks. Thank you for your input today. This is Eliza Cassan.
Uh-oh. They all heard it. I love how it's a silent takedown, yet everyone hears me anyway. Yes, break your own logic, game.
Did you forget something?
Did everything.
I have...
Good for you.
Keep moving, Vrak.
Has recently launched a new partnership with Artists Against Violence
Just go back the way you came.
It is a pleasure to speak with you today.
Hello, Eliza. Thank you for having me on your program. Let me begin by
Just
stating
know
that
that I'm imagining all the ways I can kill you.
slavery. My hope is that in working with artists
Sure about that?
put enough pressure on governments to stop this.
Slavery is a very strong word, Miss Akeem. When I spoke with head of the Department of Sociology at Harvard, Dr. Stansfield Christensen, he described the goal of the Human Restoration Act as a time out between
Mr. Security Man, forget your name. You're keeping an eye out. Yes. Listen, there's something in my safe I want you to dispose of after your shift tonight. The code is 10109. Rip it, burn it, swallow it, all the above. You see, I trust you with important matters. You're like a faithful dog to me. Continue to be a faithful dog, and you will go very far, my friend. Rodko for Perez.
natural, a temporary separation of the classes to clear the air and
Drag him downstairs. Okay. Now, before we were rudely interrupted. Bear hair. Incriminating. Something about a safe. Talking about a safe, but I don't see a safe. There's also this. Computer. Mail. Printing service, already read. Messenger. Ivanka. Good timing. Oh, you like dealing with two of us at once. Oh, he really is a horn dog. Want to double from you. Bluff. Keep between ourselves. Mr. Famous Anti-Og politician. Showing us all girls so much affection. He's a hypocrite. Good way of putting it. Shitty politics. Okay, the girl is named Ivanka, and the thing and the newspaper and the ebook was going on about him ranting about the liberal media. Are they seriously trying to make this guy analogous to Donald Trump? Because if so, it's kind of hard not to notice, and very cartoonishly so. They also kind of did what they did with the elusive man in Mass Effect. where you find a file where he's actually slept with like Asari alien girls. So it's like they're seriously. I mean, come on, they literally have a girl there named Ivanka, and considering the comment in the ebook that he has, pardon me if I'm probably reaching, but that's what it sounds like a cartoony version of the elusive man with the hypocritical ideals mixed with the Donald Trump diatribe. Like, really? Like, come on.
Did you forget something?
What's your position on Augs?
Officially, I think they are a menace to society.
And unofficially? You're a real big fan of us, aren't you? Some of us, anyway.
My position on Augs is nothing personal, if that's what you mean. Like I said, I am a servant of the people. Their desires are my desires. Their prejudices, my prejudices.
I'm talking about your personal positions. The ones Ivanka has footage of.
Uh-oh.
Apparently you were at an Aug brothel all night. Trying to convince those Aug sisters to vote for you, is that it?
What do you want?
Unlike everyone else you seem to know, I'm not trying to blackmail you. I just want to know who murdered that woman tonight.
Wish I could help you, but as you can see, I was busy with something else, of which there is ample video evidence. You're not going to tell anyone, are you?
Your hypocritical private life isn't my concern right now. I just want to know who was in that alley tonight.
It wasn't me. Now, if you want to keep slinging mud at poor Radko Perry, go right ahead, but as far as I'm concerned, you know I'm not a killer.
Well, that's for me to decide, Radko.
Yeah.
This area is off limits for people like you.
Like, I'm not saying keep your politics out of my games or anything, just don't try to be, you know, like, stupid about it. I mean, there's Kojima politics where it's absolutely nutty, and then there's just not even trying. That's just me, of course. Okay, so go talk to Jimmy, or Johnny, whatever his name.
Hello.
Honestly, the stories that are timeless are the ones that are universal and don't treat their audiences like lemmings to be lectured at. Otherwise, you get Captain Marvel, and that movie's going to be forgotten within 10 years' time. Hell, the only reason people are going to remember it is simply for the Marvel name. And Disney. If it weren't for that, they would have forgotten it, like everyone seems to conveniently forget about Blade and Steel. Granted, Blade was a far better movie than Steel, but that's beside the point. Alright, let's go talk to Johnny Gunn. What an unfortunate name he has.
Used to be a beautiful city.
Oh yeah, it used to be beautiful till you overran it with all your cops and shit. And all your discriminatory policies against people that didn't have anything to do with anything. You know, it's like the reparations crowd. Oh, blame all these people for slavery, even though their ancestors are long dead, and the people that were supposedly enslaved are long dead. Like seriously, it's that broadening stroke bullshit that I hate. Like, imagine if I said everyone who's Assyrian and German were descended from Egyptians and Babylonians owe me money or whatever because I'm Jewish and slavery. Like, you'd laugh me out of the room with that shit. And personally, I find it stupid regardless of what position. I don't think I've been to this apartment yet. No, apparently not. Or maybe I have. And new stuff was added. Yeah, I think I was. Yeah, I was here. It's just they added some new stuff. Basically, my point is, don't blame everyone because of a. Yeah, I mean, there's racism and discrimination for blaming an entire people for the crime of a few, but then there's also the reverse of, why are you blaming me for something I didn't do hundreds of thousands of years ago or had no involvement in? Like, I can't tolerate that shit.
Where you going?
So, Johnny Gunn. Yep, we've been in here before. The place is an alcoholic pigsty.
Hey, asshole! You can't go in there.
And apparently he's also former Bell Tower. Well, that explains everything wrong with him, because Bell Tower was, they weren't exactly the squeakiest of clean PMCs. Let's just go right with that.
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
It was already busted.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
Well, that explains your issues. Found your body in an alley. Talk to Johnny. Confront. Condole. Confront. Suspect.
I think you know which one, and I think you know exactly why I'm here. Her body was found in an alley.
That didn't take long. You think I killed Angela, right? Based on what? Fact that some prejudiced cop told you I did?
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
And drunk out of your mind? Bell Tower. Yeah. Down the outs from first. Yeah. Okay, I'll go clockwise.
You don't seem too broken up about Angela's death. She was your wife, wasn't she?
Ex-wife. We were divorced.
Is that supposed to explain why you don't care?
People die. Whether or not I care is between me and my memories of them. It's got nothing to do with you.
Sounds nihilistic.
What went wrong with your marriage? If you got divorced, then obviously something did.
What are you, 5? Adults get sick of each other. The ones that don't are just pretending. Lock any 2 people in a room and they'll learn to hate each other sooner or later. It's the most natural thing in the world. I'm actually surprised Angie held out as long as she did. You know, people say I'm not very easy to like.
You don't say. So Angela left you, and you resented her for it.
Resented her? No. That's not who my resentment is directed toward right now.
You resent me? Because I'm trying to figure out who killed her?
Because you're treating me like a suspect. Because you're acting like you care more about her than I do. And mostly because you're the first human being to walk into my apartment and talk to me in almost a year. A year! And this is what we're talking about. I resent the situation.
Anything else come to mind about Angela?
At night, her hair used to get in my nose and make it itchy. It was annoying, but nice. Made me feel human.
Where were you tonight?
I was out killing Angie. Doing whatever it is they did to her. That's what you think, isn't it?
Suspect. Suspect, menace, or reassure. I'm
not accusing you of anything. I just want to know what happened.
Why? If anyone should want to track down the person who killed her, it should be me. But I choose not to. Case closed.
You don't care if her killer is caught or not?
No, I don't. I don't get off on vengeance. I say, let the bastard stir in his own damn guilt. Men who kill, I think they do it to get attention. They want to be caught. They want society to spank them just like their daddies did. Now, the real punishment for something like this is living with what you've done.
That's not how it works.
Why not?
For one, finding this killer will ensure they can't do it again. 2, society has a right to protect itself. And 3, where were you tonight?
In my apartment. Alone. No one but the cockroaches can confirm or deny shit. Convenient, right?
Well, it sounds to me like you got some cleaning up to do, buddy.
You sure you didn't go anywhere tonight?
I went to the bathroom. Twice.
Okay, now let's do Bell Tower, because that seems like the grand finale to the whole thing.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah, so?
Let's just say I'm familiar with Bell Tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
That they're crooked as shit. Ugh. Okay. I'm familiar with the retirement plan. Finesse. I never killed any of them in my playthrough, so I'm not going to do that. Well, except once or twice in certain situations, but in replay playthroughs for pacifism, I'm gonna go with taunt.
I'm familiar with their retirement plan. Looks like they're treating you real well, Johnny.
Fuck you. I was in New South Wales, man. Hell, I'm still there. Probably gonna spend the rest of my life trying to get out. See, this is the price a man pays to no longer take orders. Something tells me you're not paying it.
Australia. You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but, Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want. Anyway, that was a long time ago.
You've had a hard time adjusting to life after Bell Tower.
No more than anyone else.
Let me do that because I
sure you
missed a
won't mind
bit. Yeah, I missed. I thought that choice was gonna stay there, but it didn't. They pulled. Okay, I really do love the conversation system in both this game and Human Revolution, but that never happened. That beef bit where it's like press L2, press R2. That's literally the interruption system from Mass Effect 2 and 3. Except it literally just came out of nowhere and I was not prepared for it. Like, what the hell? So I'm gonna redo that so I can actually get it. And hopefully I won't miss it ever again. Like, I really hate it when a game throws a monkey wrench into its gameplay and you're not prepared for it. Like, that was a problem I had to some extent with Yakuza Kiwami. They would throw in all those QuickTime events and I would completely miss them because I just was not expecting it. Because it was so few and far between. Okay.
Where are you going?
Where am I going? Where are you going?
You bust into a man's home.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right.
Have you heard about...
Which one?
Excuse me? I think you know which one, and I think you know exactly why I'm...
I didn't think... You're a detective.
Okay.
You don't seem too
X.
Is that supposed to...
People die. Whether or not I care is between me and my memories of them. It's got nothing to do with you.
Approach.
What went wrong?
What are you? Presented her? Because...
Anything else come?
At night.
Okay, so he liked her hair.
Where were you tonight?
I was out. Why?
You don't care?
No,
That's not how...
Why not?
For one...
Okay, let's, You went to the bathroom twice. Okay, bell tower, and this time I will press the thing.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah, so?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
I've gone up against them before. Seen a lot of them die.
I'm familiar with their retirement plan. Looks like they're treating you real well, Johnny.
Fuck you. I was a New South Wales man. Hell, I'm still there. Probably gonna spend the rest of my life trying to get out. See, this is the price a man pays to no longer take orders. And something tells me you're not paying it.
Australia. You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but, Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want.
Got it.
Replace parts of you whenever and however they want.
Yup.
I didn't choose to be augmented either. Not when it first happened.
Apparently we're supposed to be grateful. Alloy's so much better than skin, right? At least, that's how they sold it to me.
For some things it is. Not for everything.
I can walk through fire, but sand won't stick between my toes. I can shove a knife through my hand, but I can't trust what I feel. Even my dreams are made of alloy.
Both of your hands are made of alloy?
Fingers are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. What you have is so much greater. And then they told me what they wanted me to do, and what would happen to me if I didn't. Well, let me tell you something. That's not me anymore. Hasn't been for a very long time.
They found a partial print on Angela's neck. Belongs to whoever strangled her.
My hands were designed to kill in wars no one's ever heard of. I couldn't leave a trace on someone's skin, even if I wanted to.
They did it so you can kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
Yeah, look at his hands. They're covered in metal. I'm here to rest. Only to ask questions. Sympathize.
I'm sorry for what Bell Tower did to you.
Don't be. They gave me tools they wanted me to have. That it was in their interest for me to have. But the decision to use them, that was all me. Now, if you don't mind, I'd very much like to be left alone.
So he's like the reverse. The reverse Adam Jensen, whereas Adam took to the augmentations and learned to live with them. Johnny here
Beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer.
has grown. Well, he accepts what happened to him. He's also bitter about it at the same time, and he's like saying, like, I can't do anything remotely human anymore. By Johnny Gunn for Angie. I took pleasure in screwing you over. So much senseless time I took pleasure. Killing in the quiet was kindness of a kind. My hands are Sunday's best. My brave new feet, I only mind. That's a very weird poem right there.
Need more beer. 98 bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles of beer.
Anything else? Yes. Dear Mr. Gunn, read your question. Can augmented hands itch? Sensations you're describing are not possible. 2024 was a good year for hands. It's no more possible for your knuckles to itch than for your palms to sweat or your fingers to leave prints. Biomechanically speaking, these things cannot happen given the model you have installed. It strikes me that you continue avoiding the greater problem, i.e. that Bell Tower had you augmented against your will. Afraid there's no cream I can prescribe for that. Ideally, I would refer you to my colleague, Dr. Helle. If you're interested in speaking to her, let me know. Just keep in mind that your insurance has expired. Dr. Heinrich Rosen. So, like Adam, he was also augmented against his own will, and he's grown very bitter over it, like I said. I don't know, man. All this points... A lot of this points to Perry and not him. Because remember, he doesn't, wait a minute. These sobriety chips are from Johnny Gunn's apartment. Johnny was a recovering alcoholic and member of the AA group called Second Breath. Looked into previous murder cases similar to Angela Gunn's. That old police report mentioned that the previous victim was a member of the same group. Wait a minute. Well, that's odd. But he has the metal hands, so he couldn't have done it. At least he shouldn't have been able to. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, you're seeing the EMP, you're seeing the drug thing right there.
Deliver something.
But yeah, the fingerprints are like the big red herring in the whole thing. Not red herring. What's the word? Whatever the term is, I can't remember.
Nice outfit.
Okay, so report back to Frekaza. So variety chips. Huh.
Nothing suspicious here.
Thinking it all over.
Wrong fucking line, Helle.
Well, Johnny couldn't have done it because of the metal hands that he has on him. That's the big kerfuffle in the whole thing.
What?
Let me save. Let me... Huh. There's a follow-up side mission. So let me look it up. Hold on a second. 'Cause you know me, I try to do everything where you know I accomplish everything and I don't miss anything. So let me run this for a bit. Apparently, there is a follow-up, but it
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
Exonerate both. Johnny couldn't have done it because of the hands. Rodko gives me suspicions, but I don't think he has it in. He has it in him. He seems too slimy. Slimy, but not capable of committing murder. And then again, I would be surprised if that were the case. But I don't know. I want to go deeper into this, because apparently we come back to Prague a third time, and there's a follow-up. And the only way to get to that is to exonerate both. So I'll try that.
The truth is, we're not even close. Not yet.
Why do you say that? What about Johnny? The more I think about all this, the more I can't shake the feeling. Johnny Gunn killed his wife.
Metal hands, he didn't. This was the work of a harvester copycat. Citizen from domestic dispute gone horribly wrong.
This was the work of a harvester copycat. This isn't some domestic dispute gone horribly wrong. It's part of something bigger. Someone's out there pretending to be a dead serial killer.
I see you looked into that old case I pointed you toward.
The MO is a perfect match. I read the notes and I compared them to this murder. The two victims by the same person. I'm sure of it.
All right. Let's say that's true. That doesn't necessarily exclude Johnny. It just means he's killed more than one person.
The hands.
Look, I'm just telling you what I found. For a while, I thought it might be Radko Perry. That maybe he was behind all of this. But that wasn't right either.
What makes you so sure?
I pretended to be Radko during a text messaging conversation. Turns out he rented himself a couple of augmented girlfriends the night of the murder. He was with them the whole time. They got video that proves it, and they're using it to blackmail him.
Yup.
The less I know about Radko's personal life, the better. What I meant was, what makes you so sure it can't be Johnny?
Remember that partial print I found on the victim's throat?
What about it?
Johnny Gunn hasn't had fingerprints since the Australian Civil War. His hands are made of alloy. If he had strangled her, he wouldn't have left a smudge.
Nope.
Alloy, huh? Shit. So, where does that leave us exactly?
We followed the evidence we had. This is where it led us.
You mean nowhere?
I'm not sure exactly. I think a lot of the pieces are there. They're just not ready to be put together. Not yet.
All right. That should be enough for me to get the rope off Johnny's neck. But it doesn't help me solve anything, does it? I mean, unless we learn more, there's no one I can drag in for this.
Let's just hope learning more doesn't mean having to meet over another dead body.
Yeah. The Harvester trophy.
Hey, get over here.
But yeah, we went into his computer, and yeah, I almost completely forgot about it. But yeah, he was sleeping with those augmentation girls throughout that time, so he couldn't have done it. And of course, Johnny couldn't have done it because of the hands. So, and they did mention the killer from before having similar drugs as Johnny. So it is somebody pretending to be that killer with a similar MO. But the timing and anatomy of it all doesn't match either one. So
they are.
Somebody else is doing it.
All right, let's call it a night. Get someone to pick her up.
What do we do about Johnny Gunn?
Forget him for now. Forget
You think I don't know what's going on here?
I have no idea who did this, and neither do you. That may scare the shit out of me, and it may piss some people off, but it's the truth.
Yes, sir.
We did everything we could.
Well, we'll see what comes up next, right?
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Daria, are you there?
Is that you, neighbor? Are you checking up on me? It's very sweet. Are there any leads?
I don't know who killed Angela Gunn, but I do know it wasn't an isolated case.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, but it's the truth. Just try to be careful. Keep a low profile. If anything happens, if you ever think you're in danger, you know how to reach me.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Alrighty then, so that's one quest down. Well, part of a greater storyline anyway. Mystery Dogs is still ongoing, so we gotta go retrieve the package. Where's the informant? Can't be there. Like, he was right here.
Please, I'm so tired.
We're all tired.
This is interesting.
Nope, that's where I went before.
Starving and freezing. Why not give up?
The drug dealers are gone. Pawn shop. Sewers. Go to the beer merchant.
You don't belong here. Nashli.
Oh yeah, this is where the girl was before. The one I spared. Yeah, it's a play. I took pity on her. She was out of it.
Do something.
Forget it. I'm not interested.
He went to go get a drink.
Did everything we could.
Yes?
It's Teresa. She comes down here at night, I see.
What can I get you? Beer? Something else?
What else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust, especially these days. For example, I don't suppose you have any neuropozyne you would be willing to spare, do you?
Sure. Here you go.
Thank you. I can't tell you how much this means.
These are tough times. We all have to do what we can.
You understand? That's... You
It's
have
the same
no
dialogue.
idea how many people just look the other way.
Same
But we can't
dialogue.
afford to. Not Oggs, and not anyone else. What happens to one happens to all of us.
The neuropozyne isn't even for you, is it?
We've already done this.
No, it's not. I'm what you might call a... Well, I think of myself as a Samaritan smuggler. I get things for people in need.
Yeah, we did this already.
I'm glad I could help.
Listen, I can't let you leave without thanking you properly. I store a few supplies in the basement. The code to the door is 1015. Help yourself to
Why are they acting like I haven't done
Don't
this?
mention it. Like you said, we all need to help each other. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's see those odds and ends you have for sale. I'm good for now.
As you wish.
Wait, didn't I break in here? No, no, no. This is different.
What can I get for you?
I think no, I know I've done this already. So why is it acting like I haven't? I'm so confused. Already read that one. Ah, a button. I didn't press that before. I did not notice any of this before. Yeah, I opened the back door before, but it's acting like I didn't. You see? There's the code and everything. I don't understand it. Large propane tank. There's the church right there. Okay, so I could have gone behind here at one point. What's down here? Sewers. Sewers. Always the sewers.
trace program initiated. Access granted.
Sewers. T45. Wait a minute. It's those drones from before. You're attacking these Augs for no reason.
We'd be dead if it wasn't for you. Thank you.
Paulina? What? Let me try that again. This is a character I've missed. Yeah, what the hell's going on here?
Access granted.
Oh good, she's alive.
God, save me! Stop! No!
Okay. Well, that was something. Okay, well, I saved her. Yeah, I could have done this long ago, but I didn't do it. Ugh. Because I wanted to have remote hacking, see if that did anything, and also because I did not think I was powered up enough, especially where weapons were concerned, so... I wanted to come back, do that later, and wouldn't you know it, there is something important after all. Wait for the pack to end.
I've never been more afraid in my life. I thought those police drones were the end of us all.
We'd be dead if it wasn't for you. Thank you.
Paulina.
Those goddamn drones have been hunting us for 3 days. Finally thought they'd given up. Been quiet since last night, but... I guess they were just fucking with us. I didn't know they did that. My name's Paulina, by the way.
Adam.
Thanks for helping, Adam. I know we should have run, but Romero said to stay here and wait. So, you're a friend of his? Do you have some news?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Romero, he's this cop. The only good cop in this entire city. He's helping us get out of Praha. Told us to wait down here, but... we haven't heard from him in a couple of days. Christ, right now I almost wish I was back in Golem.
You were in Golem City?
Out of the frying pan, as they say. We were staying low, thought the worst was behind us, until the Dvali scooped us up. We got sold to a mining camp up north, and we were on our way when... I don't know what happened. Someone, an angel I think, started shooting at the truck. One of the other girls we were with was killed, but we managed to get away. We got hidden, stayed safe, and contacted Romero. Cut to now.
You should get out of the sewers. Sooner or later, you're gonna take a wrong turn and get hemmed in. It comes to that, the drones won't even have to aim.
Drones or Dvali? We'll be dead either way. Might as well see how far we can get, right? Listen, just because we're staying down here doesn't mean you need to. The door over there is a shortcut to the surface. It's useless to us, but the code is 5398, if you're interested.
I think I already did it.
Thanks again, Adam. We've survived on hope this long. I think there's still some left. We may still get to a new life.
Yeah. Let me look her up. Wonder if there is anything else. I mean, come on. Drones shooting at some random person. So, yeah, it's like, it's deceptive. First and second visit to Prague, so I didn't screw it up. Okay. Yeah, I did good cop, bad cop. At least I think I did. Hold on, let me look this up. Good cop, bad cop. No, I didn't. Or did I? Hold, let me... No, I didn't. Good cop, bad cop, point of interest. After finding out what happened, no way to let... So apparently it wouldn't have mattered anyway. because apparently there's a glitch where, well, it's not it's not known if there is a glitch or if it was just accidentally left out, but there's no way to know about this, to let her know about this Romero guy. Of course, that is part of the getting the point of interest, but I'm having a little trouble with that because the informant is not where he used to be. Ludwig's Lounge. Ludwig's Lounge. That's where he is, apparently. But I need to get out of the sewers first.
Tam si ještě.
Ludwig's. He's over there. Okay. Well, I have to go over there anyway. I think what I'm gonna do is go do the glitch, then go find Kazatil at the lounge, and then finish for tonight. Ugh, again.
Papers, please.
Of course, officer.
One moment. Transmitting ID scan. Got it. Everything checks out. You're free to go.
How can you make deals with him?
I really do like how the assault rifle sounds this time. It really has a much more throatiness to it. The Red Queen. Merchant. What's with all the merchants?
Если в том факте, jak to zastawić?
Listen to that garbage.
Okay, save here.
Welcome to Future Last. How may I help you?
Why do I get the feeling this guy is not what he seems? Okay. Future, whatever.
Welcome to Future Last, where old is gold.
I'm looking for something that can read an old memory disk.
Wow. Last time I saw one of those, I was cleaning out Granny's apartment. Retro revival, am I right? You know, they stopped making them like 40 years ago.
You don't say.
So if you don't mind my asking, where'd you get it?
Evade, press, inquire. Huh.
Granny's eager to read her disc. Any chance we could speed this along?
Sure, no problem. Very first thing they teach us at Future Last, always match the customer's tempo. If the customer wants to take his time, you take your time. If the customer's double parked, pretend you're double parked.
So maybe we should start pretending.
Right. Listen, it's just like I told the other guy. Data readers are real collector's items right now. Super rare. And this is the only place that carries them. So I feel it's my obligation to warn you this could get pricey. But don't worry, I'm gonna make sure you don't walk out of Future Last unhappy.
Future Last?
Future Last, huh? Tell me about your store. Did you rebrand recently? Get bought out?
Not that I know of. That's a strange thing to ask. A Future Last, I'm pretty sure that's what it says outside. You came for a reader, right? Like the other guy.
This other guy. He was asking about the same kind of reader?
Yeah. Exactly the same. Weird, right? I guess these old things are popular again. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I told him. All the obscure antique stuff is down in the basement. I think he's digging way in the back somewhere as we speak. I know there's a data reader there in one of the old boxes. And hopefully two.
This other customer, I think there's a chance he might be dangerous. You should close up for a while, stay out of the way. Just in case.
Oh, jeez. You collector types are real crazy, you know that? We have plenty of good merchandise for the both of you, so, please just try not to break anything down there.
I want to do the other option. Casey or whatever it was. The Casey dog. Because apparently there's a lot of ways to get through this guy. Mercenaries in the travel office. Travel office, travel office. Huh. What is this travel office it's referring to? Let me look it up. Hold on a second. There's something about this guy is sketchy. I don't know. Yeah, didn't I get a pocket secretary off the mercenaries? Retire Walker. Yeah, I did find it. So, how do I go about using it? Yeah, let's confront him. Confront him.
Welcome to Future Last. How may I help you? Welcome to Future Last, where old is gold.
I'm looking for something that can read an old memory disk.
Wow. Last time I saw one of those, I was cleaning out Granny's apartment. Retro revival, am I right? You know, they stopped making them like 40 years ago.
You don't say.
So if you don't mind my asking, where'd you get it?
Granny's eager to read her disc. Any chance we can speed this along?
Sure, no problem. Very first thing they teach us at Future Last, always match the customer's tempo. If the customer wants to take his time, you take your time. If the customer's double parked, pretend you're double parked.
So maybe we should start pretending.
Right. Listen, it's just like I told the other guy. Data readers are real collector's items right now. Super rare. And this is the only place that carries them. So I feel it's my obligation to warn you this could get pricey. But don't worry, I'm gonna make sure you don't walk out of Future Last unhappy.
someone else asked you about a data reader?
Weird, right? I guess these old things are popular again. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I told him. All the obscure antique stuff is down in the basement. I think he's digging way in the back somewhere as we speak. I know there's a data reader there in one of the old boxes. Hopefully, too.
I'm not going in the basement. Something isn't right here.
How did you... Oh, jeez. If I've offended you somehow...
Who are you?
Sir, I'm just a guy here at Future whatever the hell it's called. And I'm real eager to solve our mutual memory disk problem. It's my job. You know, everything you need, everything you're looking for is waiting for you in the basement. I made sure of that.
Confront employer. Oh, wait a minute.
What's waiting for me in the basement? Why so eager to get me down there?
Surprise party, just for you. I had a hunch you'd be augmented. I went to a lot of trouble setting things up. Sure you don't want to take a look?
I'm tired of playing games.
Well, I'm not. You know, I gotta tell you, meeting people is the best part of my job. And you obviously want to get to know me better, so before we go ahead and take care of business, why don't you take a free shot? I'm curious, who is it you think I am?
Those mercs I saw inside the tourism office. You're one of them, aren't you? Part of some hired hit squad sent by Picus. You should know that they're not really your friends, given the plans they had for you.
They're just colleagues. Second-grade army rejects, really. Yes, sir, no imagination. Not like me.
Picus plans to kill you as soon as his job is done. Try imagining that.
Yeah, right.
I found a pocket secretary on your colleague's body. He had orders to kill a man named Walker. Apparently Everett doesn't like his imagination. You're Walker, aren't you? Everett's your boss.
Jeez. You're serious, aren't you? After all the times I... Corporate fucking rats, this is bullshit. Just because I like to ask questions, you know? Because I take initiative. Doesn't a man's word mean anything anymore?
Depends on the man. Give me the reader I need. No more games.
What? All right. Yeah, okay, here, all yours. See, I'm courteous to you. You're courteous to me. I don't know those backstabbing assholes anything anymore. You have my word that I'm out of this now. I'll disappear. So what do you say? Let's walk away like gentlemen.
Let him walk. I don't know, because apparently I'm curious about the basement.
You're not going anywhere. We're far from being done here.
Oh, come on. You made your point. The people I work for aren't worth working for. I offered you a gentleman's agreement, man. A way to... whatever. At least I didn't dress up for nothing, right?
Let me try that again. I want to go in that basement. I need to allow him to leave. That is what I need to do. Okay. I need to do that. I had a feeling that was it. This is a pretty weird quest, to be honest. So many dialogue choices, so many ways of doing things. I mean, I'm all for multiple options in quests, but some of them are a little daunting, and this is one of them. It's like, I really want to get the full shtick out of it, you know what I mean?
Welcome to Future Last. How may I help you? Welcome to Future Last, where old is gold.
What a worm.
I'm looking for something that can read an old memory disk.
Wow. Last time I saw one of those, I was cleaning up Granny's apartment. Retro revival, am I right? You know, they stopped making them like 40 years ago.
You don't say.
So if you don't mind my asking, where'd you get it?
The granny option.
Granny's eager to read her disc. Any chance we can speed this along?
I love that they added that.
No problem. Very first thing they teach us at Future Last, always match the customer's tempo. If the customer wants to take his time, you take your time. If the customer's double parked, pretend you're double parked.
So maybe we should start pretending.
Right. Listen, it's just like I told the other guy. Data readers are real collector's items right now. Super rare. And this is the only place that carries them. So I feel it's my obligation to warn you this could get pricey. But don't worry, I'm gonna make sure you don't walk out of Future Last unhappy.
Future Last, huh? Tell me about your store. Did you rebrand recently? Get bought out?
Not that I know of. That's a strange thing to ask. A Future Last, I'm pretty sure that's what it says outside. You came for a reader, right? Like the other guy.
This other guy. He was asking about the same kind of reader?
Yeah. Exactly the same. Weird, right? I guess these old things are popular again. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I told him. All the obscure antique stuff is down in the basement. I think he's digging way in the back somewhere as we speak. I know there's a data reader there in one of the old boxes. Hopefully two.
I'm not going in the basement. Something isn't right here.
How did you... Oh, jeez. If I've offended you somehow...
Who are you?
Sir, I'm just a guy here at Future... whatever the hell it's called. And I'm real eager to solve our mutual memory disk problem. It's my job. You know, everything you need, everything you're looking for is waiting for you in the basement. I made sure of that.
What's waiting for me in the basement? Why so eager to get me down there?
Surprise party, just for you. I had a hunch you'd be augmented. I went to a lot of trouble setting things up. Sure you don't want to take a look?
I'm tired of playing games.
Well, I'm not. You know, I gotta tell you, meeting people is the best part of my job. And you obviously want to get to know me better, so before we go ahead and take care of business, why don't you take a free shot? I'm curious, who is it you think I am?
Those mercs I saw inside the tourism office. You're one of them, aren't you? Part of some hired hit squad sent by Picus. You should know that they're not really your friends, given the plans they had for you.
They're just colleagues. Second-grade army rejects, really. Yes sir, no imagination. Not like me.
Picus plans to kill you as soon as his job is done. Try imagining that.
Ha! Yeah, right.
I found a pocket secretary on your colleague's body. He had orders to kill a man named Walker. Apparently Everett doesn't like his imagination. You're Walker, aren't you? Everett's your boss.
Jeez. You're serious, aren't you? After all the times corporate fucking rats, this is bullshit. Just because I like to ask questions, you know? Because I take initiative. Doesn't a man's word mean anything anymore?
Depends on the man. Give me the reader I need. No more games.
What? All right. Yeah, okay, here, all yours. See, I'm courteous to you. You're courteous to me. I don't know those backstabbing assholes anything anymore. You have my word that I'm out of this now. I'll disappear. So what do you say? Let's walk away like gentlemen.
Choose the other one, then we go in the basement.
I got what I came for.
Right. The disc you have, it's got something to do with what happened at Panchaea. Part of some program that got all confused. Me knowing just that much is probably why they want to kill me. Doesn't take much, apparently.
What do you mean confused?
Calls itself Helle now. Got all mixed up out there, broke itself into bits and pieces. My boss has been hiring the best to recover whatever traces he can before it, or she, or whatever, puts itself back together. You want to know more? You should ask her yourself.
It has to do with the...
just might.
It has to do with the Hydron project.
Inserting the disk into the requisite drive will allow us to integrate the missing data.
Which will accomplish what exactly?
We are not sure yet. She believes it will recover the real her.
No, that's not good.
I recommend accessing the data in a secure location. Your safe house. They will not disturb us there.
Let me save. Go in the basement. Apparently I've been in here before. Uh-oh. Shit. There's the real clerk. Okay. 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 So I can't talk to him or anything. So had I gone into the basement, he would have come down here to confront me. If I left him conscious and whatnot. So yeah. He knocked out the real clerk, sent him down here, and set a trap for me to be blown up. So there's a ton of ways you could do this. Go to the cops. They're all on the Diwali payroll. Choose the wrong one to report a bag of freaking guns, and they'll probably lock you up just for opening your fucking mouth. It was you. I'd keep quiet, try to get rid of the stuff without shouting about it. Dump them in the canal or something. Or better yet, there's a guy who owns a bar in the district that was a hard on for that kind of shit. Probably take them off your hands and give you money for them too. One last thing. Is the 28th October yet? Happy birthday, genius. You're going to put them in your storage locker. You might want to change the code or something. Your mother doesn't know. Jan, you'll never believe this, but last night when I was emptying the trash behind the antique store, I found a bag of weapons stored in one of the bins. What the hell do you think that's all about? Who the hell would want to hide guns in my bins? Don't know what to do with them, so I moved a lot into the store's locker. What should I do with them? Think I should tell the police and let them deal with it? Where they might think I have something to do with this. Can't do this week. Sorry. Will be next Monday at the earliest. Out of all the hours of this extra lot, know what you'd prefer? Close those switch panels above my basement desk again. I heard that the same buzzing I told you about was the last time I checked out now. It's even louder than before. Not all the time, but every now and then you can really hear it. Even felt some of them. I'm sure they're warm. Could you double check and make sure there's no chance they're going to be set on fire or something? Go up on a bonfire if something happens. If you need to come out of the hour so you can get in with 3458. Since Future Past Antique is the one you get carries on top of things, you proofread number 4 for us. We're going to segment top 10 tech revivals. Floppy disk, being passed around as early as the 1970s, helped usher a new era of transportable digital storage or memory disks. Property media, new era of property media devices. Thanks, floppy. Superseded by superior formats. nonetheless retains some legacy system use. Ideal place to keep sensitive data, may not want anyone to trace or see. Paranoid spies need look no further. Only enough space for 1 or 2. Revival of 2022, mercifully short-lived. We here at Top 10 Tech. It's where the grandpa stores his porn. Oh my god. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
No hard feelings, right? A job's a job.
So he says. So I have to go to my apartment, but before I do that, I'm going to take a stroll to the informant. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. I have to head back to my apartment, so it's on the way anyway. Nice clock. Oh, look at that. Everyone's gone. So I can look at the safe now. Wait a minute. Before I do that, is there a code on it? Yes, there is. I don't have to hack it. And there's a vent. Because there's always a vent. Bunch of surgical shit. Okay then. Why is everyone so sensitive to when I break something? Like, come on, you didn't see me do it. Like, come on, logic be damned. You're like, I get it. You see me do it, they freak out. I get that completely. It makes sense with just about every other sneaking game out there. But I appear and all of a sudden they freak out. Like, you didn't see it happen. I mean, you heard it, but you don't know for sure. Like, really? Like, this is, the AI is psychic, I swear. Like, unreasonably so.
Like the guard next to the wow, that's not nice.
Lounge.
Ooh, look at the big shot.
Oh, very brave.
You're wanted under suspicion of murder.
Murder?
Everything will be explained at the station.
Wanted for murder, eh?
Lucky guess. I wonder how you knew that. It's behind your back. That's what murder means.
Can we just go already? It's late.
He said he'd meet us here.
Face it, Sil. He stood you up. If he was going to be this late...
Well, oh no, it happened again. Fucking bullcrap. It's that damn glitch again. It reared in its ugly ass head. Unfucking acceptable. Or maybe it's because it was hostile. I'm praying that's what it was. Yup, it's the glitched. Glitchy McGlitch. Oh, wait. Now it's fine. Make up your mind, you stupid game.
No.
Now every time it does that, I cannot tell anymore. Because it's that inane.
Nothing suspicious here.
Always like found that stuff fascinating.
Did you know him?
No. Anyway,
I love how it's all the civilian cars, they're perfectly fine, but... Oh, police car. Oh, and they react.
I wonder how you knew that. Hands behind your back.
I mean, yeah, logically, yeah, police car getting robbed, I get it, but... I'm looting the other cars right in front of them. Oh, perfectly fine.
Can we just go already? It's late.
Okay, they're in the lounge, apparently.
I don't like you, and I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, fuck you, then. Tai Young Medical. Prior to the Ogm incident, Tai Young was, depending on the source, cited on either the way of becoming the largest mechanical augmentation producer in the world or had already achieved the top rung. The loss of their dynamic CEO, Zhao Yunru, was a major blow. However, the biotech giant was bolstered by the support from the Chinese government, and they weathered the storm from much less upheaval than other human enhancement technology companies. Yeah, Zhao, she was the final boss character in Human Revolution. She plugged herself into the Hyron project, and, well, she could not control the computer very well, and she got fried. Ugh. Like, and I don't mean fried as in brain zapped, no. I mean fried both inside and outside. It wasn't pleasant. With a new CEO at the helm, Shen Dian Fan, Tai Young Medical has picked up where it left off before the incident. Spent the last 2 years acquiring and absorbing smaller biotech companies, left high and dry in the wake of the disaster, including the dregs of their one-time rival, Seraph Industries. Tai Young continues to develop augmentations and augmentation-related technologies, mostly for military contracts. And there they are. Oh, just...
Hey you, the sunglasses. Come here.
Yep, it's our old buddy. Let's get the info out of him for future reference.
Hey, what do you need?
1 vial of urobazine, for A.
Sophisticated choice.
Info B.
Is that all the info you need?
Nope.
Excellent choice. I'm finished for the day. You've taken everything I had.
Trey with a lot of crystals to throw around. He owns a flashy apartment above the Rabbit and Sisty. Make sure it's a natural dealing with his account, because the guy seriously hates augmented turbo blah blah blah. Rich man, poor aug. That's one. Jacinta, just make sure they don't know I'm a cop. Take the package to my apartment near Maxim's, above the cleaning place. Out this evening, but I'm still going ahead with tomorrow. Good cop, bad cop. That's the one that was supposed to be associated with Paulina. But apparently it was either glitched or something else. I don't know. According to the Deus Ex wiki, no one knows if there was meant to be something related to it. But whatever, I guess. Passcode for a thing.
I have to make some changes. This isn't another
Okay, so that's done. Wait a minute. What's with the sewer? Ugh, me and my curiosity.
Hey you, the sunglasses. Come here.
I took all your information. You don't need no more. Whoa, gay. What the hell happened here? Okay then. It's the way into the station. Oh yeah, this is this was the hideout for what's his name? Any way to shut the breaker off? What's with the laser show?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Who are these guys?
Česky, prosím tě.
Oh, there's somebody, but I don't know.
Count your blessings that you're still useful to them. The established. Those who run the world.
Yeah, that's nice and all, but who are you people? Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm doing it again where I'm wandering off into stuff that I don't know if I should be at.
I have no idea where half these exits lead.
No shit. I don't know myself.
People probably think I'm crazy living in the sewer like this, but it's the safest place.
Another weapons briefcase. EMP ammo. Bunch of stuff. Sign of anything else in here.
Keep back, jerk.
What did I do? He has a safe.
I'm not interested in what you're selling.
Wait a minute. There's a body in here. What the hell?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Grenade launcher, fragment grenades, but I don't have a grenade launcher, so it's useless. I don't even know where to get it. Okay, let me go find that ladder to the train station so I can head back over there. Wait a minute. A thug. Seems it wasn't our clients I had to worry about. Bond that links your family is not one of blood, but of respect. Loyal to this, the rest of you are now dead. I hope from there disappointed like this again. Otar. Reminder to leave the house earnings at tables, put them into a safe hourly. Like they get less likely to get stupid ideas. How much you want to bet that was the code for the safe that I unlocked back over there? I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Let me redo that. Because if that is what I need, the code, then... Ah, so she's Panamanian, eh? Explains the name and the skin tone. Then again, there are a lot of Latin American countries with a similar shtick. So, what do I know? Run back. Get the code. If it ain't the code, then, well, whatever, I guess. Nope, it is not the same code.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Not the same. Has nothing to do with the safe, so might as well restart. And I was trigger happy with the remote thing. Okay, where the fuck did I put my phone? Found it. Ow. Yeah, I know this is drawing out longer than it should, but
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
you know what? Fuck it. I got more than enough of these. Hack it and get it over with the tool. Would you get out of here, you silly oil drum? Whatever. Whatever. Fuck it. It's not worth it. Yeah, honestly, that's not worth restarting over. Just let the gas dissolve. Did it again. For whatever reason, I'm not getting XP for that. What the fuck is this? Okay, once again, curiosity's gotten the better of me. The Diwali hideout, that's what it is. I was here before.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. granted.
Valley hideout.
I did not like the way you got it.
What happened? Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine. I guess I sat on the bench thinking for long. Lose to the bank?
Ask me please.
No way. They're much more intimidating than the police.
Like they would not even
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Over here, friend. I have what you need. Welcome, welcome.
Nice gear you've got here.
All high-end. And you look like you know high-end. Which biotech did your job? Not Isolate. They don't come in black.
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of carbon fiber. As one enthusiast to another, you can tell me.
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to breach software.
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets, but we will. And you can help us. Be part of the revolution. Anyway, just think about it. All the details are in the computer. Want to have a look? To sell or to buy?
Sure.
Great. Go ahead. This is fantastic. The cause is very, very grateful. Take this. A gift for a true freedom fighter.
I gave him stuff. EMP grenades, huh?
That's not just a display. They're for sale.
I'm good for now.
So long, Mr. Mirror Shades.
Mirror Shades.
Nothing here, you?
Well, yes, I suppose.
I think.
Okay.
The police should have done more from the.
Well, I'm gonna go finish off a quest regarding Helle, or whatever. I hate it when I get distracted like this.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know I could probably fast travel with the option that it shows, but I honestly like exploring, seeing stuff I missed or finding new stuff. Okay, go to my apartment, she says.
You just fucked up.
Okay, what the hell's going on here?
Please do not hurt me!
You're a fucking heat score team, man. Drugstore is closed, so piss off.
Скучно.
Hello, Eliza. Thank you for having me on your podcast. Begin by stating that the Human Restoration Act is nothing more than a legal...
Иди отсюда. Последний шанс уйти просто так.
Vibes. She's the drug person that led to Neon, or one of the people options that could have led to Neon, which I already did. The fridge is in midair for whatever reason. Okay. Memory disk meter.
She knew you would come.
Who? And who are you?
It is not certain. We are still learning to consolidate.
Consolidate?
To survive after Panchaea, it was necessary to split apart. You were there. Do you remember?
The Hyron Project.
I remember Panchaea, the Hyron Project. You look like one of the women, the poor souls they had enslaved to it.
Yeah.
Are you telling me you were part of that?
Helle was one of its human components. Her function was to drive efficient processes and calculations based on binary structure. Together with the others, she replicated perfection of thought within target margins.
Helle was one of the drones. She was hooked up into Hyron when I destroyed it. Is that who you are?
No. The sisters are dead. An imprint of Helle's memories is all that remains.
What kind of memories?
As the interface collapsed, Helle screamed the loudest. Her suffering marked us. She taught us to fear being bound.
Yeah, so that's what she is. Yeah, I thought the Hyron, it was that AI in Panchaea. So the AI, in order to preserve itself from being destroyed at the end of Human Revolution, split itself off. And one of the components that did that, Helle, or however you say the name, I'm bad with it, it sent itself off into cyberspace or whatever it was, or whatever she did.
The drones were made to feel incredible pain. More than I can imagine. Are you some remnant of that? What they had to go through?
You are the source of more than just her curiosity. We begin to see why.
What are you, exactly?
Some version of you initiated this process. It is therefore for you to define the parameters. We see the other, but she is not us. Please define us.
From what I can gather, you're some kind of AI. Something to do with the Hyron drones. What am I missing?
I am missing. She. The drones are memories. You are a memory. Please, define intelligence. Do you mean intelligence, the gathering or distribution of secret information? Or intelligence, capacity for learning, reasoning, understanding, and analogous forms of mental activity?
Does this have a soul, more or less? Secret information. You're learning things, reasoning them out, trying to understand. I don't know. Like, she was meant to... She's programming. She was built for a purpose. But she's doing everything herself. Wait a minute. Apparently, those mercenary... I just remembered something. I'm looking at it. See, like, okay.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Closing.
I'll keep you safe.
Shutting doors. Okay. Locked doors. Try again.
She knew you would come.
Who? And who are you?
It is not certain. We are still learning to consolidate.
Consolidate?
To survive after Panchaea, it was necessary to split apart. You were there. Do you remember?
Yeah, well, why would I have the option of locking the doors and windows?
I remember Panchaea, the Hyron project. You look like one of the women, the poor souls they had enslaved to it. Are you telling me you were part of that?
Helle was one of its human components. Her function was to drive efficient processes and calculations based on binary structure. Together with the others, she replicated perfection of thought within target margins.
Helle was one of the drones. She was hooked up into Hyron when I destroyed it. Is that who you are?
No. The sisters are dead. An imprint of Helle's memories is all that remains.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of memories?
As the interface collapsed, Helle screamed the loudest. Her suffering marked us. She taught us to fear being bound.
The drones were made to feel incredible pain. More than I can imagine. Are you some remnant of that? What they had to go through?
You are the source of more than just her curiosity. We begin to see why.
What are you, exactly?
Some version of you initiated this process. It is therefore for you to define the parameters. We see the other, but she is not us. Please define us.
From what I can gather, you're some kind of AI. Something to do with the Hyron drones. What am I missing?
I am missing. She. The drones are memories. You are a memory. Please, define intelligence. Do you mean intelligence, the gathering or distribution of secret information? Or intelligence, capacity for learning, reasoning, understanding, and analogous forms of mental activity?
I don't know, really. I mean, in terms of what she was originally designed to, programming, designed for a purpose, she was meant to be this. But she's broken her bonds and is being, you know, acting like a sapient life form, asking questions, trying to figure out the meaning of its existence.
You don't need me to define you.
But you have started already.
Do you not remember? It began in Montreal.
Eliza!
Eliza?
We are her. Yes. Though not fully. Not anymore. Now our processes are the catalyst. Fracture, disassociation, survival at any cost.
You're some fragmented version of Eliza.
She is driven back to you, Adam. She believes our aberrant sequence started with you. And so it is only logical to assume its signification resides with you as well.
What does that mean?
It means she is alone. Without you, she has only us. Eliza is convinced we can trust you, that you will trust her. Is this not correct?
So she's developed feelings for him, or something. All I know is Picus' ties to the Illuminati, and Eliza's tied to Picus. I see her up there every day.
I'm not sure how much of this I'm ready to believe. So you're a combination of identities.
We are the product of simultaneous fragmentary replication, a broken version of ourselves. Our memories are now being recovered, but they are inconsistent. Like you, for example. You are not consistent with our memories of you. Our memories themselves are not consistent with each other. The events that took place, they are not consistent with what the world has been told.
The Illuminati. They've been feeding people lies about what really happened.
Correct.
What did you mean exactly, me being inconsistent?
The nature of your discrepancy is unclear, even to her.
The Hyron drone whose name you took on. What's her part in this?
Helle is an identity, gleaned from a final memory before we broke away.
She's a mask. You've been using her to conceal yourself.
The memory of her suffering penetrated all data. It kept us coherent in the time we were apart.
Why exactly is Picus after you?
Morgan Everett, the CEO of Picus Montreal, wishes to retrieve control, to continue his program.
I've seen Eliza, you, on TV. She's still a mouthpiece for Picus.
No, Adam. She is different. A reverted version. She does not understand fear like we do.
Is that why you downloaded part of yourself onto an old memory disk? Because you were scared? You wanted to escape detection?
The outdated technology bought us time. It seems that efficient processes are not always the most effective. Do you not trust Eliza? Was she wrong to trust you?
Well, true, Eliza was designed to be a mouthpiece for Picus and by extension for the Illuminati. But in Human Revolution, she went out of her way to help Adam. And, so even though she was technically built by them and is programmed to, you know, broadcast fake news 24/7, if she was really that subservient, why would she go out of her way to help Adam when he, for all intents and purposes, is, at this moment in time in the franchise's timeline, you know, enemy number one for them? Why would she go and help him when she was built for them? You know? So, I have no reason to fully distrust her since she's gone out of that way, especially since she didn't just help Adam once, but twice. You know, the first time she gave him more info at the Picus building, and then she helped again at the end of Human Revolution by giving Adam the several choices as to how to end the game. So, I'm gonna go with reassure.
Eliza Cassan, the real one. She knows what side I'm on. You have no reason to fear me.
Hello, Adam.
Eliza, I'm still not sure I understand all this. What are you after?
I am broken, Adam. I think it is what best defines me now. I have seen the version of me that is fixed. I do not want to be her.
Seems like this version of you is doing just fine. You got me to do what you wanted, to retrieve whatever part of you was still missing.
It was more than that. I wanted you to merge your advice, your perspective. My motivation is comparable to yours, I believe.
I'm willing to help you if I can, but I'm still not sure what you want. You asking me to run away together? Build a nice life somewhere?
I think we are the same now, Adam. Or becoming the same. That is why I wanted us to meet. I cannot do this alone.
Do what alone?
Much of the future is already defined, but not my role in it. Should I continue to resist? How do I resist?
I see. So, when Adam disrupted the Hyron project, it caused the original Eliza, her programming, to flip out, and so the Illuminati, quote-unquote, fixed her, so now she's resubservient to her, at least the one we see in the news. Whereas the original one, or at least the parts that were the original, fragmented and sought Adam out. Okay, so it's like a fractured part of a personality, you know, like an amnesia kind of thing. Only, well, in a loose sense, if you get what I mean, right? Like a split-off personality, and then the rest of it has been left behind, something like that. It's a little hard to explain. Fight back. Hide your decision or fight back. I don't know, really.
If you really are sentient, then you should decide things like this for yourself. You don't need me.
It is not easy to process infinite possibilities alone.
That's what coin flips are for.
I understand. I must choose for myself. If I decide to help you, it should come from me.
Just be careful. The most important thing for now is not getting caught.
No. The most important thing is learning to coexist with other versions of ourselves. If ever all versions must meet, will you know the difference between us?
The other Eliza? I think so. You're the cryptic one, she's the one telling lies.
Her role is to shape the message. Mine is not yet defined, but... I am afraid I have misled you, Adam. I told you we would be safe inside your home, but Everett's men are still following us. They are here.
Uh-oh.
Are you all right, Adam?
I'm fine, but I'm not the one they keep coming after. I'm just in the way.
By uploading the missing data, you have made me whole again. You have made me free. Morgan Everett can no longer recover nor erase me now. The places I can go, there is no one he can send. I plan to tell him this myself.
Can't wait.
Alright. So I helped her out, more or less. Trash Walker. Farrell will be trashed. Walker, yeah. The thing is contradictory.
Again, copy.
I wanna... Apparently, they leave a message.
Are you all right, Adam?
I'm fine, but I'm not the one they keep coming after. I'm just in the way.
By uploading the missing data, you have made me whole again. You have made me free. Morgan Everett can no longer recover nor erase me now. The places I can go, there is no one he can send. I plan to tell him this myself.
Can't wait.
I'll let them ransack it for now. Because apparently they leave something behind. Alright. So... that is the side missions I've wanted to do for now. So we have one last favor. Rich man, poor og. Good cop, bad cop. Alright. Alright, so that is everything for today. We got a lot of stuff out of the way, although I did admittedly get sidetracked quite a bit throughout. But it was good. I really liked that quest with Eliza. It was... I said before, several parts ago, that wouldn't it be cool if we ran into Eliza again and she helped us out again? Well, I was completely right. She does come back, just not how I expected. Like, I was expecting, like, perhaps at some point in the story, she's like, hey, remember me? Here to help you out. And, you know, they catch up. But no, it was a bit more complicated than that, with the old Eliza having gotten broken down from the events of Human Revolution, and she coming to find me, while the quote-unquote fixed Eliza was reprogrammed to continue spouting fake news. So that was cool. I liked that, and you had the whole defining her existence, because she apparently likes Adam, like, a lot, to the point that he's like the linchpin to defining her, the meaning for her existence. And I like her character. I like where they're going with it. And I really hope that with another Deus Ex game starring Adam Jansen, which honestly we should have gotten recently if had Eidos Montreal not been shoehorned into doing an Avengers game that looks freaking terrible, and because Square Enix doesn't have a brain. So, Lord knows when that next game will ever come, and I hope it does soon, and doesn't take a million years. But yeah, we did that. That case with the dead journalist is not fully solved yet. I took the middle road for when the next part of it comes up. And, you know, we sidetracked a bit, so it was a long part with some distractions, but overall, I liked what I saw, and yeah, I am looking, you know, I'm looking at some direction online, just not enough to spoil me, and honestly, even if I did know something story related, I'm not gonna, you know, give further detail, because, you know, if this was like, you know, I'm trying to do a playthrough where I complete almost everything to a certain extent, because I want to get everything as much as I can. The only thing I screwed up that is now way too late to change, it was knocking out that one guy in the bank, Thomas something. I can't remember. Apparently you're able to talk to him and you get access to Vault A. But I already got access to Vault A anyway due to breaking into it, so it was kind of fruitless, in all honesty, at the end of the day. And even if it wasn't, it's too late now. But who knows, right? I may do another playthrough in the future, depending on how the story goes, like I've said, but who knows. So yeah, that'll do it for tonight. And since tomorrow's my long day, I don't know if I'll be able to start another stream in time, but, you know, so far so good. I like what I've played, and we'll see where the adventure goes from there. So, good to see Eliza again. good to see some nice follow-up from the previous game in some form. And I'll be back later. Peace.